Howdy do y'all, this is John, and today we are talking about Kraven the Hunter, a new movie out in theaters right now. And in the Kraven the Hunter, it deals with the Marvel character Kraven, and he is this sort of superhuman that has enhanced strength and speed. And this event occurs within his family, and he has to go and protect his family from this great threat. Okay, so to get things started, first and foremost, before I get into what I don't like about the movie, let's get into what I do like. And one of the key things is of course, Kraven and his brother Dimitri's bond. This brotherly bond between those two, like you can tell these two are brothers. They care about each other. They're both very different in their own ways. Like Kraven, he's definitely this very protective older brother. He's willing to do just about anything to keep his brother Dimitri safe. And he shows that big time in this film. Not only that, but I also like Aaron Taylor Johnson as Kraven. Now he's like one of the things that a lot of fans that I know of believe was going to be good in the film. And he is really good in the film. He plays Kraven almost as if he was born to play Kraven. Like, that's how good he was. And also, like, props to Sony and Marvel for keeping this movie grounded. There's no big world-ending scenario in the film. It is just simply a personal story about Kraven and his family and this threat that occurs in his family. There's no world-ending doomsday thing going on. It is just simply this personal, story about Kraven. Alright, let's get into the dog crap territory now. Because this movie is not that good. I'll give it this much. It is much better than Madam Black. I'm sorry, Madam Web. I know its Rotten Tomatoes score is like almost as low as Madam Web's, I think. Or maybe it's lower, I don't know. But, in my humble opinion, this is much better than Madam Web. However, like I said, not good. First and foremost, the special effects. Not good. There's only like a handful of CGI effects that even look decent in the film. The vast bulk of them don't look good at all. Now, is it the worst CGI I've seen all year? Well, credit where credit's due, it's not. It's bad CGI though. Like, the animals are completely unconvincing whenever they show CGI deer or lions or bulls. They just don't look that convincing at all. And while, the hero character, I would argue, is written decently well. Like, the guy, and you care about him and his brother and the bond that they have. However, the villains of the film are just laughable. Standard one-note villains. That is it. Give them this much. The Rhino is definitely a more accurate take on comic book Rhino than Amazing Spider-Man 2's Rhino. However, as a character, he's just kind of a laughable villain. Comes across as more goofy than intimidating or anything like that. When it comes to the story of the movie, the actual story, again, it's kind of one note. Give them props for not just rehashing the whole, hey, let's just do this world-ending doomsday thing that the hero needs to prevent. It's a very personal and grounded story. However, this personal and grounded story is kind of your basic action movie story. The character needs to go from A to B to C to D, and everything that you would suspect would happen in a typical action movie happens. Lastly, the whole setup for the movie is just dull. It's dull. It's not entirely that investing. The only thing worth mentioning is the brotherly bond between Kraven and Dimitri. That is it. There's not enough of it to make up for the dull setup. Guys, at the end of the day, Kraven the Hunter, it's not, as bad as Madam Web at all. However, it's not good. That movie, there are a few redeeming qualities in the film. I will not, question that. However, I did not enjoy this film. It's got a dull setup. The story, it's typical for an action film. It may not have the world-ending doomsday thing that most superhero movies have. However, it's still a typical standard action story. CGI is bad. The villains are, just bad as well. I'm going to give Kraven the Hunter a 3. That's all the time I have for today. Please look forward to more videos real soon. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Please also subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as always, please remember, the Podetsky will return.